What's going on, YouTube? This is BMCool247, and this is a Draw to Summon 2 character deck profile for Lumis and Umbra's Masked Beast when they played on that skyscraper on the glass roof. Terrible design. Shouldn't have been staying there in the first place. Anyways, so this is a very straightforward deck because they didn't run a terrible amount of monsters, but they ran enough for me to build a deck with 3 of each of those on it. So maybe less variety in this one, but definitely still playable. Got some of the idea from the speed duel decks that came out, and I wouldn't be able to get the cards without those speed duel deck cards. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So these decks are easy to use cards, a ton of variety, except maybe not in this case, and a ton of nostalgia. So 3 Masked Beasts, level 8 ritual monster with 3200 attack, beats the Blue Eyes. Running 3 of those because that's the boss monster for them, so you gotta see that. You want to see that. Then we got Masked Beast Des Guardius. So this happens after you tribute a Grand Tiki Elder or Mecheld or Melchid, the 4-faced beast. So one of the monsters you tribute has to be one of those. And then this guy's sent from the field to the graveyard. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and then equip a Mask of Remnants in it from your deck to it. So it's a very annoying card for your opponent to verse, and he's at 3300 attack. It's a very beefy card, so we're running 3 of those. It's very easy to bring out in this format because if you're summoning 2 at a time, you can definitely summon a Melchid or 1 Grand Tiki Elder, and then he's special summoned out that same turn, because that would be a special summon, not a normal summon. So we're gonna run 3 of the Melchid, of course, for that reason, not just a vanilla, and then 3 of the Grand Tiki Elder, again for the same reason, just a vanilla. So those help to get out him. 3 Shining Abyss because they ran in the anime, or they ran it, and then he's a decent stat guy too. Let's put that over there. And 3 Rogue Dolls because they ran that. 3 Ritual Ravens because it's a monster. They could be tributed off for someone like a Masked Beast too, but you can also use this for an entire ritual summon requirement for the Masked Beast, the regular guy. So we're running 3 of those because it's nice to have monsters in this deck when you're lacking it. We're running 4 staples that I run in all my decks. Pre-preparation of Rites has the Ritual Beast, Ritual Raven artwork. I like the continuation here. You can add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand, which is the one for that. And 1 ritual monster from your deck to your graveyard whose name is listed on that ritual spell. So 1 pre-preparation of Rites. 2 Mask of Remnants in case you're already using one. You can always have one to search for. Reminder, this is the one that equips it to your opponent's monster. And while this card is equipped to a monster by the effect of Masked Beast, taking control of that monster. So it works in tandem with that. Otherwise, it's a dead draw. And if you draw it, just play it and it goes back into your deck. So at least it can do that. Mask of Dispel, only 1 of this because it sucks, but select 1 face-up magic card or spell card, I guess in this case, on the field. Control of the magic card must take damage of 500 life points during each of his or her standby phases. When the selected card is destroyed or removed from the field, this card is also destroyed. So it's good for field spells that your opponents have. You just play this and you say their spell card, so they lose 500 every turn, so it's a burn damage in that regard. Mask of Brutality is like an Axe of Despair, so it gives 1000 attack, but you have to pay 1000 each turn to keep it up. But hey, that might help in good scenarios. 3 Mask of the Accurse. This stops your opponent's monster from attacking, and it burns them for 500 during each of your standby phases. So very annoying card, especially in speed duels when you only have 4,000 life points. But this is not speed duel, so you have 8,000 in this format. 3 Curse of the Masked Beast to get out your Masked Beast. Very straightforward, nothing to explain there. Level 8s or higher, or a Ritual Raven. And lastly, 3 Mask of Weakness. So this just lowers the targeting monster's attack by 700. So if they're trying to shoot over one of your Rogue Dolls or Grand Tiki or Melkit or Shining Abyss, this should do the trick if it's barely higher than your guys. And it's a mask card. So definitely I think this is a 41 card deck, but definitely very straightforward with a bunch of masks everywhere. The only card I'm missing is I think it's Mask of Darkness. It's not even played by these guys, but it's a mask. The one that retrieves a trap card as a flip effect, retrieves a trap card from your graveyard to your hand. So anyways, pretty straightforward deck. Again, it could be a little bricky if you have too many of like Masked Beasts here and you're drawing into the what's it called, the Mask of Remnants too much. But other than that, you should be able to get out your combo pieces by drawing 2 every turn, hence why I set it up the rules that way. So pretty fun deck to play. Definitely recommend trying it out against the other draw 2 summon 2 decks, or if you make your own variation if you want as well. There's no limitations to you there. So hope you guys like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.